Welcome to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Let's Talk Cars Radio is sponsored in part by Napa Car Care Centers, BDG Auto Group, by Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmissions, Advanced Technology Institute, and American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Be a part of the program today by calling 757-222-3705. You may text your comments and questions during the show at 757-866-2192. That's 757-866-2192. Email your questions and comments to Dave at letstalkcarsradio.com. Now, here is the host of Let's Talk Cars Radio, Dave Palak.
Happy Saturday, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach, hanging out with Rock and Larry Cobb. And, of course, Cameron's doing all our technical work for us. So it's another great Saturday. We're trying to dodge a little rain, but it's managed to stay off. We were actually out at the car show today. It was a nice early morning to get up and check out some cars. We were over there at Lansdowne Commons for their fall cool-down show, hanging out with DIY Garage. It was awesome. You know how it is. You know, you always try to get out there to car shows, and as soon as you get out there, rain tries to ruin your day. But we actually managed to stay dry. So if you guys have not had a chance, they'll still be out there for about another 2 hours, it looks like. So get out there, check out some cars. Go see Debbie. She's out there set up with American DIY Garage. And they actually got sprinkles out there. So if you guys didn't check out our Facebook Live when we're out there, go out there and go see them in person. It is worth the effort to go out there, giving some trophies out for some cool cars and stuff. So, no reason not to go out there. I always tell you guys, turn off the TV, spend some time with your kids, take them to a car show. Here's your opportunity. So how's your guys' week? Good?
Yeah.
Oh, that was short. Yeah. It was slow motion, too.
I strive for something different.
Every week?
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you, no?
That's what I was trying to do, but it fell apart.
No? He said, yeah, it fell apart. Cam, everything good?
Yeah.
He was checking to see if his mic was on. Did you see? He was like, yeah. So it was an interesting week this week for me. I spent a lot of time moving around and out and about. I don't know what it is. You guys notice the traffic patterns have changed like in the last 3 or 4 weeks? It seems that now rush hour traffic starts at 2:30. It's not 5 anymore. It's like 2:30. Traffic patterns start, and that's just what it is. I don't know.
I thought it had always been that way for a long time.
No, for the most part, if I need to go someplace, I can move around through traffic and get where I need to go. And I know we're doing a lot of construction, a lot of projects everywhere right at one time. One of the biggest, so right there at Indian River and Kempsville Road is the biggest nightmare right this second. They just decided we're just going to dig the road up, and we're going to put in traffic lights at the same time. And by the way, we're just going to put dump trucks full of paving asphalt just everywhere and just park them. And hey, you all figure it out. So it's been interesting right there.
Well, high traffic time is supposed to start at 2:30 anyway.
Well,
that's what the people at the tunnel say. Starting at 2:30, the toll goes up.
I don't care what the people say.
That means it's over at 7.
Look, here's the thing. If traffic starts at 2:30 now, it's a good time to pull over and get your oil changed. Get your oil changed, get some maintenance done on your car, wait for traffic to die down, and now your car's been serviced, and by the time your car gets all done and you get tire rotation, oil change, maybe a good brake job, then all the traffic's died down and you can go home and you don't have to worry about traffic anymore.
That'd be a business to start. Roadside oil change and maintenance. Get your oil changed while you wait in traffic.
That would be interesting.
Interesting is the word for it, Cam. I don't know if it's a good business, but interesting would definitely be the word for it.
Oops, that creeper slid out onto 64.
Yeah, I saw some weird accidents while I was driving around this week. There was just accidents kind of everywhere. I mean, I literally saw some cars folded up accordion style on the freeway. So.
Accompanied by several police cars, I'm sure.
Yes, yes. Well, we were on our way today, and the first time I saw a state trooper in a long time out of his car shooting radar. I hadn't seen that in a very long time. I've seen them in their cars shooting radar.
Was he working with somebody else to pull you over down the road?
No, he was by himself. I didn't see another trooper anywhere, but he was literally outside of his vehicle shooting radar outside of his vehicle.
It's been a long time since I've seen that, too.
No, I did run into the state trooper eating lunch down at Dumars this week, so I bought her lunch.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was very kind of you.
People don't do that anymore. I remember watching people do that all the time back in the day. They buy if you saw a police officer, you bought them their lunch. If you saw a state trooper, you bought them their lunch. That was a pretty common thing when I was younger. And people just don't do that anymore. I think they forget.
I think they do. You just don't hear about it because I know they're doing it for firemen. I know they're doing it for veterans, active and retired.
Well, it's funny. So the lady that was helping us, she said there's a gentleman that comes into Dumars, she said once a month. And every time he comes in, he says, younger gentleman, the very first thing that he asks her is will you go around and find out if there's any active or retired military eating today? And every time she goes around and asks, and he buys for every single active military or veteran that's eating every time he comes in.
Generous man. Good heart.
You just don't, it's good to hear. You just don't see it, like I said, you don't see it anymore. I think you should go around and say, is there anybody here that owns a muscle car? And then you just buy for anybody who has a muscle
Well, I
car.
got a question.
What?
Does it have to be a running muscle car?
No.
No, I'm about to say.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I think I'm onto something.
What good is a non-running muscle car?
Just go in and say, is there any gearheads here? You should buy. No? I think I can start.
This generation doesn't have a lot of gearheads.
They do. It's just it's a different style gearhead. What? I don't know. Look, I've said I don't care what you drive. As long as you're into something and you're wrenching on something, I don't care what it is you're wrenching on. As long as you're wrenching on something, I'm all about it.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean seriously, because everybody. Okay, so we had this conversation many times on this show. What I'm into versus what somebody else is into is sometimes very much two totally different things. But just because I find it cool or you don't find what I find cool doesn't mean that we're not on the same page. I mean, as long as you can be a gearhead in many different fashions, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, now it's my Fiat is faster than your Hyundai.
Okay. I don't know where to go with that.
Funny. My Tesla
There is nowhere to go with that.
Gasoline
Well, no,
car.
there is because there is people souping up Hyundais. There are the Genesis, the coupe, and people are souping those up. They're putting turbos and stuff like that on it. And look, let's not forget the Stinger.
One I wish was souped up.
That thing's just wicked fast. So I hear you. I'm ignoring you. So just the Stinger GT is just a sick car. I mean, let's just accept it for what it is. And everybody wants to ignore it, but it is a cool car. And people are souping them up and putting a lot of money into them and making them cool. I mean, I've seen a lot of different pictures done, so you can't deny that for what it is.
There's a certain enjoyment factor in fixing these things up.
There is. Now, I know somebody, so see, I'm on this side, so I have somebody's over there cringing every time I say something about Hondas and stuff like that. So I do have a guest in the studio.
He wants one.
And he may not want. He has been on our show before. He needs no introduction. So I'm telling you that I've had him here before, and I enjoyed having his company. So I decided to bring him back. So with no further introduction, I do have Cameron Dortch from Speedy Automotive out of Virginia Beach. I liked having him here before. He had a lot of cool things to say, and he's cringing every time I'm talking about hot rod Hondas. So I would like to welcome him back here to the show. Thank you, sir, for coming in and hanging out with us. You don't like hot rod Hondas? No, hot rod Hondas? No, not at all.
To each their own.
To each is their own. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, you will agree with me that you see all kinds of things come to your shop. So you've seen all kinds of hot rods, different cars, and stuff like that. And so you'll agree with the fact that everybody has their own type of, hey, this is cool, this isn't cool, this, you know what I mean, kind of thing. I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean, and you and I have talked, so we know that cars are changing. And you guys work on everything. I've been in your shop and I've seen all different types of things coming to your guys' shop and stuff like that. That's the reason why you guys are adapting as well. You guys are changing the things that you work on. Your guys' equipment is changing as things go on. In fact, as I was talking with you guys, you were telling me you guys are actually getting a new updated alignment machine that's coming here soon, correct?
Oh yeah, we're looking at December for a new alignment machine.
Which will be state of the art.
Oh yeah. So lowered vehicles, lifted, kind of expanding what we can do now.
Well, here's the thing, and I tell everybody, there's no such thing as lowered vehicles anymore. There's no such thing really as lowered vehicles anymore. And what I mean by that is standard now, a lot of vehicles just sit lower to the ground. We're starting to realize that lowered isn't lowered anymore because now everything comes with a larger wheel on it. Cars have a lower stance to them automatically from the manufacturer. So back in the day, we would lower our cars to the ground and we would change the wheels out on them and all that kind of stuff. And everybody's like, oh, that looks stupid. And then the manufacturers have gotten smart and they're like, better fuel economy. If the car has a little larger wheel and the car sits with a lower stance, has less wind drag on it. So now the cars do naturally come a little lower to the ground. So we're having to change our equipment in the shops to adapt to what the manufacturers are doing to cars. So now with all this new equipment, this new technology, it's actually getting cooler. And it makes me excited because as the cars change, now the equipment's changing too, which gives us a lot better equipment to assist our customers with it, which is great. So I thought it was kind of cool, and it's more gadgets and more toys for us to play with, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So you all said December you guys will have all that stuff. Now I did get a chance, I stopped by your guys' Norfolk shop. And you guys have a brand new alignment machine there as well, which is kind of cool. If you guys don't know, so Speedy, there's 2 Speedy locations. So you guys have the locations over there off of Indian River, right where we're going to talk about where they're now going to make you guys a brand new cool intersection. It looks like when they get done with it, looks like it's going to be very easy to go through that area.
Looks like they're widening it up. Hopefully, that's going to be what it is. So.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving pretty quickly with a lot of that stuff too. So I noticed right across from Agrodale Saturday, looks like they're kind of moving all that stuff over as well right there. I saw they delivered some new aluminum poles over there the other day too. I saw them dropping them off the truck and stuff like that. So
yeah, they just been staying busy.
yeah, which is really, really good. So yes, Cameron.
So update from Facebook, we have Alyssa. Can't say her last name, but she says, yay, Cameron. And then Haley says, hey, Cameron. With
hey, guys.
Heart emoji.
Hey, thank you very much for tuning in.
By the way, our live video is a little bit delayed.
Delayed?
So that is why.
Delayed?
I was going to go over that. It's a little bit delayed. That's why we're not seeing your comments.
Well, sometimes we get that too. There's a little bit of lags. We try to stick up with it. So, yeah, so that, back to what I was saying. So they do have 2 locations. So they have the Speedy, which is also over there in Norfolk. And like I said, I got a chance to stop in there this week and kind of hang out with those guys and talk with them and stuff. And like I said, they got the new machine, which is really awesome. Is that the same type of machine you guys are going to be getting, same setup?
I believe it's the same setup. Yeah, that's the one we're going to be using as well.
Awesome. So if you guys get an opportunity, you can stop into Norfolk and actually check out that new machine. And it's the good thing about the newer machines is you can go very quickly in and out on a alignment machine with the newer machines because the technology allows the process to go very quickly.
It's drastic.
Yeah.
It's drastic.
Versus some of the older machines, it's a little bit longer process. Still works. It's just a little bit longer process for getting set up. The new machines is like lightning quick with getting everything in and out.
Incredibly accurate.
Yeah. Dead on the money. So like I said, get a chance. If you don't know where they are, Speedy, they're actually on 21st Street in Granby. You can. It's actually right down here from our studio. I mean, you almost throw a rock from the studio and hit them. So, and they're actually part of a lot of different things down there in Norfolk. They're part of the Ghent program down there. Yep. I saw a lot of different things that they were on the board for and stuff, and involved in a lot of things. You guys were involved in the 10K race down there as well too?
Yep, Ghent Business Association, the 10K race, Better Business Bureau. Yeah, all kinds of groups.
The good thing about it, so you guys hear me talk about it all the different times and stuff like that, just with the radio station. So we get involved in a lot of different community events here with our Let's Talk Cars. And one of the things I like, and a lot of the shops that we pair up with are shops that are, like I said, you guys asked for it, we went and found them. Community shops that are family owned, that owners are on site. So Wayne is the owner of Speedy. Cameron runs the Virginia Beach location. These guys are on site. So on site means if you have a problem or you have an issue, you have a name and a person that you can actually contact and talk to, and they can work you through it. If you have questions, you don't know, I want to do this and that, or I need some service done to my car, and you actually want a face and somebody that you can actually talk to, these guys are there. It's not a different face every time you turn around. You actually have a name and a person you guys can talk to. When you talk about family-owned business and money stays within the community, that's the reason why we have picked these garages. That's the reason why we're staying with the Napa family business line of family-owned garages. Like I said, you guys came to me looking for it. You guys were sending me the emails. You were looking for garages where you could take your car and you could work on them, and you felt comfortable. You felt like you were dealing with somebody that was family owned. And that's the reason why we brought them to you. That's the reason why I have Cameron in here for the second time, because these are businesses you can trust. These are businesses, if you had a problem, there's somebody right there. This is something I believe in. You should believe in it too. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Cameron's going to continue to hang out with us. We got a lot more for you. Talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Take vitamins, exercise, ease up on the coffee. Sound familiar from your last visit to the doctor? Well, your Napa Auto Care Center knows preventive maintenance too. By grouping together services your vehicle needs, customized for the way you drive, they can save you time, money, and hassles. Prevent troubles down the road and give you confidence when you travel. Ask your Napa Auto Care Center to build a preventive maintenance plan for your vehicle today.
Hey guys, check everything your Napa Auto Care Center has to offer at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Their commitment to excellence will leave you coming back for more. So check them out at NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, Dave Pilach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949. Residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated. Are you ready for a change? Is this the year you go from just a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand fields with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC, commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial driving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available. Job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more, or call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI. Not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by SCHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia. Do you currently live in an apartment or condo? Need to work on your car, truck, even motorcycle, but your homeowners association has you down? If your garage is full of broken dreams and the I'll get to it next week projects, American Do-It-Yourself Garage is the place for you. They offer fully equipped, well-lit garage bays with or without a vehicle lift for your needs. Each bay is fully equipped with a workbench, hand tools, air tools, laptop usage, even assistance with parts ordering, which is all included with each bay rental for a reasonable price. If you're looking for a place that feels like home, filled with fantastic staff willing to lend a hand, then give American Do-It-Yourself Garage a call today at 1-844-462-3494. That's 1-844-462-3494. Or go to their webpage and reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Let the friendship begin. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach, hanging out with Rock and Larry Cobb. Of course, Cameron's doing all of our technical work for us. And Cameron, of course, from Speedy's, is hanging out with us as well. So Cameron's having some problems, some technical difficulties, so he was kind of going to tell you what's going on.
So one of our viewers did message us and asking if we knew about the lag in our delay. Yes, we do, and we are currently working on it and trying to get it back up to date in his 3-minute delay.
Yeah, so 3-minute delay. So if you're listening to us on the radio, hey, we're right on time. But if you're listening to us on Facebook, we're about a 3-minute lag. But Cameron is trying to narrow down the problem. Sometimes it's us, and sometimes it's not us. I think this time it's not us. So anyway, we're going to keep on rolling on. So we were talking about, before we went on commercial break, we were talking about the 2 different Speedy shops. Like I said, we got one in Virginia Beach, and we have one in Norfolk. So you have no reason. You're covered. Rather in Virginia
I just
Beach.
went out and threw a rock, and it hit them.
Yeah. Like I said, they're not far from us, right where we broadcast at. I mean, literally, they're right down the street. So if you have a car and you need some service work, like I said, Virginia Beach location, right there at Indian River Road in Kensville, or if you're in Norfolk, you're right there at 21st Street in Granby. So you have 2 places to choose from. So what else is going on down there? It's like I heard you were telling me, so you guys are now a CarMax approved repair for warranty work?
We are. We've been working with Repair Pal. At least I've been actively working with them for 6 months to a year.
Okay.
And they picked up CarMax. So we do warranty work through CarMax as an approved shop with Repair Pal, which it helps with deductibles as well. So we coming through our shop gives you a $50 reduction on your deductible through your warranty. So yeah, it's been fantastic too.
Now I have a lot, you guys have heard me talk about it, and I'll say it again. I know a lot of our loyal listeners have heard me say, so I am a huge CarMax fan. I'm not sponsored by CarMax. Larry has heard me talk about CarMax over and over and over again.
You got me sold on them.
I know, and like I said, they don't sponsor me, although you guys should if you're listening. But and I'm a big, huge fan of CNA. If you don't know what CNA is a warranty company that CarMax chooses to use. And the reason why I'm a huge fan of CarMax and CNA is CarMax has this I don't even know how to explain it. They have this kind of assembly line that they put their cars through before they sell it to the general public. Now, I have gotten in debates with people over and over again. They're like, well, I bought a car from CarMax and it had this problem and it had that problem, so I don't like them. Well, they have an assembly line like I've never seen. And I've had the opportunity to walk this assembly line. So when they have a car, it goes through this process and it goes through these little boxes and they check this in one box. So they'll check for paint and nicks and dings and stuff like that. And then it goes to the next one that checks suspension. This one checks brakes, and they just kind of go through it. And after it gets done with the boxes it goes through, then they make a determination whether they believe that car is worth them keeping and selling to you, or if it's just not worth it. And I've never seen a setup like that before. It's really just an assembly line. It almost looks like they're getting ready to build a car, but it's like reverse engineering of building a car. And then they put the car on the lot, and then they offer you this warranty through a company called CNA. And CNA warranty, and to tell you how much I believe in it, is I've told Larry about it a bunch of times. That if you're going to go buy a car, you really need to go buy a car and make sure you get the CNA warranty. And every friend I have told about the same thing. You guys remember I've told you the story about my buddy Devin, and when he went to go buy a car, he gave me a call and told me what I thought, and I said, go buy a car. I would buy it from CarMax, and if I was to buy it, I would get the CNA warranty. Well, he did, and he followed my advice. And I have a bunch of friends that never followed my advice too. So I mean, I'm not a car salesman. I just tell you what I think, and you can do what you want from there. And it worked out very well for him. And now he's driving a van that he bought from, I think, somewhere else. I don't know if he went and checked to see if he could get the CNA warranty on it or not. But everybody I've told, I've had many friends go and take my advice, have gone to CarMax, purchased a car from there, and bought the CNA warranty, and been very thankful that they listened to me and did that. CNA is one of those warranty companies that I tell you, if you can buy a CNA warranty on a car that you get, I would, because they're the only warranty company that I know of, and there may be other ones out there. I'm not trying to sway you one way or the other. I'm just telling you my experience, that truly care about the customer. Every time I ever called CNA when I was in the automotive business and said, hey, I have one of your cars here, it's broken, it needs there. The only thing they truly cared about was getting the car repaired correctly and getting their customer back out on the road. And it was just one of those warranty companies I just had a very pleasant experience with. Every time I called, their main priority was getting their customer's car fixed and getting their customer back out on the road and make sure they were happy. Has that been your experience with them?
Every single time.
So, like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just telling you the experience I had with them. So take that for what it's worth, but it's definitely money in the bank as far as every experience I've ever had with them. So I think it's great that you guys have paired up with them. I think they're truly just awesome, awesome people. So, like I said, now is Norfolk doing work for them as well?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
Awesome. Now, one thing about the Norfolk story is just really, they've been there, they're family owned and been there for 30 years.
30 years, yes, sir.
That's a long, long time.
Yeah.
That was awesome, especially for, like I said, and it's family owned. So, like I said, if you guys have not had a chance to visit either one of these stores, like I said, it's 111 West 21st Street is the Norfolk location. Like I said, it's not far from here. You know where it's at.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah.
I sure do.
Yeah.
I had mine off.
Like I said, you can't miss it, and definitely go. Like I said, it is just one of those places you absolutely want to go check out and stuff. Speaking of family-owned stuff, we were talking about a lot of the smaller businesses and stuff. I got into a conversation this week about small-owned businesses and the lack thereof. But it seems that there's a big, huge push from consumers that keep on saying they miss, just in general, in automotive. So they miss family-owned dealerships. They miss family-owned auto garages. What could be done to bring a lot of that stuff back into the market? And I think we've kind of missed that mark. I think those days, what we have now is what we have, and we're going to need to do something to keep what we have. But as far as trying to get that back, I think that time has come and gone. And I literally had like a full night like blog conversation. I told you I belong to a lot of different forums, a lot of different car sites and stuff like that, which sparks conversation, which translates into this show basically because I have so many conversations. But it was a long drawn out conversation. They're like, well, whatever happened to like, all the old family-owned car dealerships that had family names associated. They weren't like, I don't want to use any of the names around here, but you guys understand what I'm saying. They literally were, the Joneses, Joneses Ford or something like that. And, what happened to those? And I was like, well, what happened was you all stopped buying from those people and they had to go away. That's what happened. And they're like, oh, that's not it. And I'm like, no, that's truly what happened. Or what happened to, the Pillach, auto garage. I'm like, well, what happened is you stopped using those people and they were forced to close their business. So now it's like people are like, oh, I miss the good old days when I used to be able to run up the street and Bob had his auto garage and he used to change my brakes for $55 and I'm like, well, they were there and you decided to go down the street to the mini mart brake place and because they were $5 cheaper. That's what happened. That's the reality of what happened, folks. And that's the reason why I keep trying to tell you guys over and over again. Pick an auto garage. Get to know the person who owns the place. Get to know the person that they entrust in running the place. Make friends. Let them get to know your car. And then you have a place for life. That's where you take your car. You don't keep on hopping around because the person down the street's $7 cheaper or $5 cheaper or $10. I don't care if it's $20 cheaper. Make friends with somebody and continuously use that place because what's going to happen is if you don't, that place is going to go away. And then the mini mart brake shop down the street eventually is going to raise his prices. Once he realizes he's put all the little guys around him out of business, his price is going to go up. And then you're going to be like, oh, I miss Bob's down the street. I remember when he used to take care of me. Well, he did until he was no longer. And then once the place that you were using, the express place, realizes there's no other places around, guess what's going to happen? He's going to raise his prices because he knows he has no more competition. And then that place that used to take care of you that you thought was so important is no longer there. And
same thing happened to hardware stores.
They did.
You had all these mom and pops, and then the big boxes came, and nobody went to the mom and pops, and
right.
I watched them go.
So that's the reason why, like I said, our program is so important. That's the reason why places like Speedy and Cameron and Wayne, who owns it, and stuff like that, these places, 30 years in business, are so important that you make sure that you go and you meet these people and you keep those relationships. Relationships are very important. People buy from people. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the work they're doing or the product they're selling you. It has to do with the relationships more than it has anything to do with anything
If you got
else.
30 years under your belt, I'm going to feel pretty good about going to you.
Right. I absolutely agree. So I want you guys to chew on that for a second while I take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we got more for you. I'll talk to you soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA.
Hey guys, Dave Pilach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cottman Transmission in Janif, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cottman Transmission Janif, 466-7778. That's 466-7778. Are you ready for a change? Is this the year that you go from a job to a career? Well, ATI can help. Advanced Technology Institute offers degrees and diplomas in the in-demand field with hands-on training of automotive technology, heavy vehicle technology, HVAC commercial refrigeration, maritime welding, and commercial diving. ATI provides accelerated schedules to help students get into their career field fast. So why wait? Day and night classes are available, job placement assistance from orientation to graduation. Go to auto.edu right now to find out more. Or you can call 757-490-1241. That's 490-1241. What are you waiting for? ATI, not just helping build the minds of tomorrow, but building your community every day. ATI is certified by Chev, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia.
Something really cool happened in 1975. And no, it wasn't the beginning of the disco era. Congress passed the Magnuson-Moss Act, so you don't have to take your vehicle back to your dealer to keep your vehicle manufacturer's warranty in effect. Our Napa Auto Care Center uses the proper replacement parts and procedures to keep that warranty valid. Visit our independently owned Napa Auto Care Center today.
Hey guys, you asked for it and I delivered. Check out our all-star team of automotive specialists at NapaBDGHRVA.com. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon.
Wish you could get your car in the air? We've got you covered. Don't have the tools for the job? Not a problem. Dream of having a garage equipped with everything you need to get the job done from start to finish? Well, dreams come true. At American Do-It-Yourself Garage, you'll find our friendly staff just waiting to lend you a hand in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where you can do it all, from cars, trucks, and even motorcycles, your Do-It-Yourself Garage awaits. Call 1-844-462-3494 today or reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. You can do it. We know you can. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating, and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow & Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949. Residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow & Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow & Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow & Sons Incorporated. Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You are listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach, hanging out with Rock and Larry Cobb. Cameron's doing all of our technical work for us. And, of course, we have Cameron Dortch from Speedy's. He's hanging out with us, talking about all the new stuff he's got going on in the shop. So you were telling us a commercial break. So you guys actually at Norfolk now have the technology like you had in Virginia Beach of taking all the pictures on the car, sending them off to the customers, talking about all this. So tell me about it.
Same process as what we're doing at Virginia Beach. So when you bring a car in, go through the process of inspection with the tablet, take photos as we look at each section. And when it's finished, we send that report to you through text message or email, whichever one you prefer. And but it gives you an idea of what your car is, what's going on with your car now, whether or not you want to fix certain things or just to make you aware of what's going on. So that way you can be more intimate with what you'd be dealing with in the future.
So you can send pictures of people like, hey. It's just you. It's just a picture of you just smiling.
My face. Yeah, so it's like when we're getting ready to do a job, the best part is I can take photos before we start the work and take pictures after, so you see exactly what we touched, what's been fixed, where the issue was. So it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, we talked about this before, and see, I like it. I think it's one of those things. So technology is either a good thing or it's a thing that bites you in the butt. But for this, it's actually a really cool thing. If you guys don't know what he's talking about or you haven't had experience with this, it's actually really cool. So all of us have had that dreaded conversation where the technician calls you and they're like, hey, this is broken on your car. And it's just you're on the end of the phone. You're not really sure what he's talking about. This is actually kind of cool. Like I said, it's not the newest technology out there. Some people have been doing it for a little bit. But it is new, very new technology because a lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about. So he can take a picture and show you what's broken. So while you're talking to him on the phone, you can actually physically see the picture while you're sitting in your office, and you can actually have a conversation with him and like, this is what we're talking about. This is what's broken. And you can actually know, hey, this is my car. This is broken versus that, is it really broken? You know, because there's always that doubt in the back of everybody's head of, do I really need to do this? Or why do I need to do this? Well, now you actually, a picture's worth 1,000 words. It really is. And you can actually, put the picture together and understand. So when you have that, there's no need to have to leave your desk and run down to the repair shop so somebody can physically show you what they're talking about. I know that people have done that to me 1,000 times over the year. Oh, I want to come down there and take a look because they want to actually put their hand on it or whatever and see. Now you can see it and you can make that decision. You always hear me use the term, make an educated decision for yourself. Now you can make that educated decision while you're sitting behind your desk. So it goes a long way. And I know this is actually working for you guys in Virginia Beach because we've had the conversation when we talked about it, in July. We talked about it on the air, and I talked with Wayne. He's like, it actually is working for us. So, like I said, use this to your advantage. Use their service. If you go down and you meet them and you talk with them and then actually let them use this service to help you guys. Now, if they get underneath your car and they see something, there's a lot of times they get underneath your car, they don't find anything wrong with it at all. It comes in, it gets an oil change, you rotate some tires, and you're out the door and boom. But if they do happen to come across something, they can actually show you what they're talking about and you don't have to worry about leaving the office. It's a very great technology. Like I said, sometimes technology is a good thing, sometimes it's bad, but use this technology to your advantage. It's very, very cool. On this show, we always talk about something that goes from technology as an idea to the very next day it's boom, here it is. I have something for you that I want to see what you guys think. So we have talked for about the last, I'm going to say 2 years. This is a touchy subject for everybody, so just hang on tight with me while we get into it. So being pulled over. Okay. Oh yeah. Everybody cringes as soon as I say it.
You mean by a policeman?
That's right. And as soon as I say it, I look around the room and I see everybody's faces cringe. So we've had the conversation about being pulled over, and everybody has a debate. It depends on, what nationality you are, what kind of experience you have when you get pulled over. And I agree 100%. It can be different experience depending on who you are. So have you guys heard about the new update on, is it iOS 12? iOS 12?
It's called iOS
12.
12.
Okay. He knows because he's into the gadgets. So they have a new app. Anybody even know where I'm going with this or what I'm talking about yet? No?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you do. You be quiet. I know you can't get a room my surprise. So do you guys know it?
I have no idea.
Anybody out there in listener land know what I'm talking about? Feel free to text if you know what I'm talking
can I
about.
say something?
No, you can't because you're going to ruin it.
It's not about this.
Okay.
It's
go
about
ahead.
Larry.
Okay.
Of course, Larry wouldn't know because nobody knows, but Larry is a Samsung person. And then I look over and I see Cameron doesn't even have an iPhone.
What?
And I won't.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Everybody says they won't.
I used to say I won't either, and I got one, and now I won't do without. But that's besides the point. Anyway, so just bear with me. So there's a new feature, and I'm sure iPhone's not going to be the only person that has it. I'm sure everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon with this. I got to go through this because I just want to see what you guys think. There's a reason why I'm hesitating, because technology, and this is a touchy subject for everybody. Now, I know it exists because there's profiling like you wouldn't believe in this country, and I think we need to get a grip on it. So the new app, and I think it took some stones to probably create this and decide to go ahead and move forward with this. You can now go, "Hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over." As soon as you say that, the phone activates a camera that turns on immediately to film the police officer, and dials a contact that you put in your phone and sends the live video to that contact so he can watch everything that's happening while you're being pulled over.
Your attorney.
Well, it could be anybody that you set up. That way they can watch the transaction between you and the officer while you're being pulled over, and it's recording it at the same time. What do you guys think?
I think the policeman will probably get very angry about it and make you turn it off.
Well,
if
they
don't know
can't.
about it?
They can't do that at this point in time. There's been a whole lot of back and forth that this is illegal, you can't record me, but at this point in time, your constitutional rights allows you to go ahead and record, but that's besides the point. There's going to be a lot of people. I know I'm going to get the emails, so go ahead and send them now, because I know people are going to argue with me back and forth about this. But there's been a whole lot of court cases that have gone back and forth that says that you can record. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. That's not what this show's about.
Who is this supposed to be helpful for? The person being pulled over? I don't know how.
I'm not really sure who this is supposed to be helpful for. But here's the thing: if you don't have anything to hide on either side, I guess it really shouldn't matter to you that it's recording. So, but this is a new device. So basically, I guess if you have your phone mounted like I do, I don't like to text and drive and talk. Yeah. We've talked about that. So my phone's on a mount, and where my phone's positioned, it would catch my driver's door. Anything that approached my driver's door would be caught on video for where my phone's positioned at. So this is real. I just got the little press package thing during the week on it. So yes, no, you guys in favor? The smile that you're giving me there, Cameron. Tell me what you think. Seriously, I'm curious.
I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. I don't.
Either way, rather you're the officer or the driver, or
honestly, it comes down to exactly what you said. If you're doing your job, then there's nothing to worry about.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I can really see how this is going to cause some issues.
Well, the officer's already wired for a camera. Most of them now.
He's got a body camera. That's where I'm at. He's got a body camera. No. So it's no different than the body camera that he's running. So what Virginia Beach just purchased, I believe all their officers are now getting body cameras, I think is what I saw. So there's no different.
I don't have any problem with the idea of doing it. I think it's probably better for no other reason just to have some kind of backup in case there is a problem. You can show what happened. It'd be my luck it would happen outside of camera range.
So I really don't have it. Yeah, I don't really have any issue with it. I don't really care. I can see this being used for all the wrong reasons, if that makes sense.
Okay, so by the way, I do have an email too, so you can send me my hate mail.
Right.
So it'd be cool if the app could hook up to other cameras, so it uses your cell phone camera. But the way my car is, I can add external cameras to the side mirrors, and some cars already come equipped with them. So if you could hook that app to external cameras and catch whatever's happening on the outside of your vehicle, like on the side, that would be cool. And then it also connects to your backup camera and records the officer in his car.
If it could tap into my backup camera or something like that and it records what happens outside of the car, I could see where that might be interesting too. But once again, they have a body camera on, then you should never have to be worried anyway.
But they can turn that off. And that's where we're getting to the court cases where they turn off the cameras.
Well, once again, I think police officers have a very hard job, and they have very quick. They have to make very snap decisions very quickly that protect them and the life of others. So it's a very, very hard job to do. I would not want to be in their position, and that's just where I'm at with that. And I've said that forever. So, do I think that there's situations that have gone wrong? Absolutely. We'll never ever deny that. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'd want to be in their position having to make snap decisions every single day that they are at. And I think that stress and everything applies to that. So I'm going to leave that right there. So I just want to see what you guys thought.
Somebody on Facebook said, I think it may help the honest party, whether it is the officer or the person being over. I can see it helping keep everyone safe.
Yeah.
And I think that's what this app is for, to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, it is. It is. Here's another one for you. I'm going to let you guys hang on this one while we go to take another commercial break real quick. So, did you guys hear about feds removing the requirement of cars having to have steering wheels?
Wait, what?
That was one of the hangups for autonomous vehicles. We were figuring out how they were going to make that. So feds are releasing the requirement of cars having to have steering wheels.
I didn't know that. I thought they were going to require them to have it.
They were, but they are backtracking on that real quick.
GM. Flashback.
Flashback. You guys hold that thought. We'll talk to you guys soon.
You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio with Dave Palach here on Freedom 1110 WKQA. Nobody remembers the name J.F. Whitlow and Sons Incorporated until you need them. But when you have a toilet problem, drains back up, pipes freeze, your heat or air conditioning stops working, then you remember J.F. Whitlow and Sons. Don't forget the phone number, 399-1714. That's 399-1714. Air conditioning and heating and all plumbing. J.F. Whitlow and Sons have been serving Hampton Roads since 1949. Residential and commercial. You can always count on J.F. Whitlow and Sons to get to you fast and get the job done right the first time. Located in Portsmouth and serving all of Hampton Roads. Those who know, call J.F. Whitlow and Sons. Call them at 399-1714. That's 399-1714. J.F. Whitlow and Sons Incorporated.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. Are you tired of your everyday job? Looking for something more? You have to go check out ATI at auto.edu. Advanced Technology Institute has a program for you. From accelerated schedules to assistance in helping students get into the career field fast. Guys, I understand how hard it is with the hassle of juggling life, work, kids. That's why ATI provides day and night classes to make things as easy for you to succeed. If you're ready for a change, give them a call today at 757-490-1241. That's 757-490-1241. Make ATI your choice for building today's minds and tomorrow's communities. ATI is certified by SHEV, the State Council of Higher Education for Virginia, to operate in Virginia. Talk to you soon.
There's something special about Napa Auto Care Centers. They're backed by the national strength of Napa. Nationwide warranties honored by thousands of locations. You know, that's Napa know-how. But more importantly, your Napa Auto Care Center is independently owned and operated by neighborhood professionals who operate by a written code of ethics. Put your vehicle in the hands of ASE certified technicians who will greet you with a smile you can trust. Visit us today.
You heard me say it, and now here's your chance. Now's the time to go find your auto garage. Don't wait until it's too late. Go to NapaBDGHRVA.com and find your all-star car care center today. That's NapaBDGHRVA.com. Talk to you soon.
Do you currently live in an apartment or condo? Need to work on your car, truck, even motorcycle, but your homeowners association has you down? If your garage is full of broken dreams and the I'll get to it next week projects, American Do-It-Yourself Garage is the place for you. They offer fully equipped, well-lit garage bays with or without a vehicle lift for your needs. Each bay is fully equipped with a workbench, hand tools, air tools, laptop usage, even assistance with parts ordering, which is all included with each bay rental for a reasonable price. If you're looking for a place that feels like home, filled with fantastic staff willing to lend a hand, then give American Do-It-Yourself Garage a call today at 1-844-462-3494. That's 1-844-462-3494. Or go to their webpage and reserve your bay at AmericanDIYG.com. American Do-It-Yourself Garage. Let the friendship begin.
Hey guys, Dave Palach from Let's Talk Cars Radio. You've heard me say it time and time again. Anyone can guess what's wrong with your transmission. The true test is getting it right the first time. At Bob and Cindy's Cotman Transmission in Janiff, there is no guessing. They understand that your car is more than just a car. It's what gets you from work on time and home safely at the end of the day. Bob and Cindy understand you have to work hard to meet the needs of your customer. Their certified technicians will help keep you on the road for years to come. If you can drive it, they can fix it. Call Bob and Cindy today at Cotman Transmission Janiff, 466-7778. That's 466-7778.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Cars Radio, your automotive specialist. Call into the program now at 757-222-3705. Now, here is Dave Palach.
Welcome back, America. You're listening to Let's Talk Cars Radio on WKQA Freedom 1110. I'm your host, Dave Pilach. I'm hanging out with the guys. We're talking about cars. We got Cameron Dortch from Speedy hanging out with us. I'm giving him a hard time about everything because that's just what I do. So, pretty less. So, hey, did you guys hear about this? So, you know, Hot Wheels are collectible, right? I mean,
Yep.
they've been collectible. Hot Wheels has its own stamp now. Yeah.
Postage stamp?
Postage stamp. And they say it's going to be more collectible than the actual Hot Wheels cars themselves.
Now you can put the stamp with the car.
Yeah, I'll collect them. I mean,
Is it $1.10?
yeah, is it $1.10 for? I don't know. No, I don't know. What is a stamp now? Like
50 cents.
Is it 50 cents?
Yeah.
Is that what it's up to now? I was going to say 52,
Yeah, 50 cents.
but I mean, I'll go buy like a big sheet of them just to throw them in a drawer and hang on them, and maybe when I'm like 80, give them to the kids and they'll maybe be worth something. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool.
So
But-
maybe he is listening, but shout out to Tanner Fox for his new GTR and the special limited edition Hot Wheel.
Oh, well, there you go. Hey, speaking of money, you guys see the $1 million bug?
VW
Okay, so
bugs?
it's
Yeah.
VW. Okay, I was about to say VW
yeah,
bug.
VW
or-
bug. So there is
I
a.
thought they weren't going to make them anymore.
No. So there's a guy that has a VW bug. I think he's out in California. He's got it up for sale. It's only got like 23 miles on it. It's all original.
Is this an original from back?
Yeah. So
20,
it's
30
not,
years
it's
ago?
not the first bug made or anything.
It won't the new series.
No. It's not a new series. It's an old bug.
Okay.
He's got it up for sale for $1 million. So one of our listeners sent me the story, but they only gave me a little blurb on it. And so it's up for $1 million. It's got like 23 miles on it. It's not the first bug or anything like that, but it's just for the fact he's still got everything's original. So I guess the little story that I read on it was a gentleman bought it as a backup car. He already had a VW bug, but he liked it, so he bought a second one just in case this one ever broke down. Well, that one never broke down. So he never needed it, so he just put it in the corner of his garage and never needed it as a backup. And it's just one of those things. He just needed it but didn't need it. So 23 miles, he was like 84 years old when he passed away, and it sat in the corner of his garage his whole life. Wow. Yeah. A bug, a VW bug. So he's the guy, his nephew or something now has it, and still has a window sticker in it. It's got 23 miles on it, and he wants $1 million for it.
You think it's worth $1 million? I mean, we'll find out when bidding starts, but is it really worth that much?
No. Okay, let me take that back.
Well, I guess it's subjective. It depends.
There's a
how bad you
there's a
want
butt
it.
for every seat.
Yeah,
And you've
yeah.
heard me say that before. There
Yes,
is
indeed.
a butt for every seat. Now, you know me. I like the old bugs, and we've had this conversation. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're a muscle car guy," but no, I am. But I have a thing for old bugs. I just think they're cool. I don't know what it is. I just think they're neat, and I have forever. I like California style. We've talked about this. I
Yeah.
like them raked down low to the ground. I like the rear deck lid taken off them and the motor chromed out, and I just like the California look to bugs. I always have. So that's just my thing, and it's not for. That's one of those things. It's not for everybody. What I think is cool, somebody else will say, "Oh, that's stupid." Just like I think Carmageas are cool. I always have. People think they're the dumbest cars. And
No, they're fun to drive.
I've had the conversation with a lot of people like, "Oh, that's a stupid car," but I think a Carmageia is cool.
They're fun to drive.
You don't like them, do you? I can tell that look on your face.
I run into this issue with smaller cars all the time. I'm a big guy, so I don't fit in most
Well,
small cars.
I'm not a small guy either, but
But I do love the Beetles, though.
okay.
I love them.
I just think they're neat.
Mini Cooper has more room than you realize.
Oh, I've been in a couple. There's quite a bit of room.
Just like we've had the conversation a bunch of different times, there's cars that I just think were smart. We had that conversation, a couple months back, where I admitted that I thought, even though I make fun of my friends who own Mustangs, and I call them my manufacturer challenge friends, but I think anybody who owns anything in some muscle car is cool with me, because I just enjoy joking with my friends. But I did admit, even my friends who get Dodge on their hands, and I hand them a rag and said, you got Dodge on your hands. So, it's all in jest. It's all a good time. That I thought that it was very clever. I thought the Omni was a clever car because a lot of people had them. I thought the Shadow was a clever car. I told you that because they sold a lot of them. So those were clever cars for those manufacturers. Certain manufacturers built certain cars were very clever. They sold a lot of them because they were everywhere. So I can admit to that as being a very, very clever car for them to build things. So, yes, Cameron.
So I forgot my mic's off.
It's off.
So I just wanted to shout out to Debbie from DIY, Do It Yourself Garage. She loves Mustangs, so she is one of our Manufacturer Challenge friends.
It's hey, I know we're getting close. Did you guys see the video of the woman going nuts with the baseball bat on the Corvette this week?
What?
Oh, go check it out.
No, I didn't see that.
Domestic violence. I don't know what it was. Violence on the car. I don't think it was violence on a person, but there was a domestic dispute, and she's in the driveway with a baseball bat going nuts on it's a newer Corvette. I want to say it's got to be like a 2014 or newer Vet. And it's like Vet holds up to baseball bat or something. If you guys haven't seen the video, just go type it in. Woman goes nuts on Vet. And she's just wailing on this Vet in the driveway.
She's upset about something.
I think it says a boyfriend breaks up with girlfriend or something like that, and she goes crazy on the Vet. And she's just, she hits it like 30 times with a baseball bat, and it's all caught on video from like the neighbor across the street.
Break the windshield out?
I think she breaks the windshield. You don't see it, but like you hear it, like you hear what sounds like. She hits the back window, the front window, and I think you hear them like go.
See, I see we put technology in the cars where when it sees the back coming, it automatically turns on and just hits her.
And I'm telling you, it's one crazy. Hey, and I got another thing out there for you guys as far as recall notice. So Toyota Prius has a recall. You know how I feel about recalls. Don't mess around with them. Get your car over. If you can't drive, or at least make a telephone call to the dealership and find out if it affects you. It says 2010 to 2014 is what the listing I got. Recall on Prius, and it is concerning the airbag is what it is for. So don't mess around with airbags. We've seen what happens when you do when it came with Honda. So if you think you're affected, make sure you get at least make a telephone call if you can't get over there and just see if it affects your vehicle. Don't mess around with that stuff. It is dangerous when you have a recall, so especially when it comes with an airbag. So definitely get over there and get it checked out. Hey guys, we are winding up. It's getting towards the end of the hour. Don't forget, we do appreciate Cameron coming in and talking with us, hanging out with us. Hope you had a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely get over to Speedy. Don't forget Indian River in Kempsville, and get over there to Granby and 21st Street in Norfolk. If you are over in the Norfolk area, it is definitely worth the effort. Don't forget family-owned garage. People on staff right there. You can see Cameron in Virginia Beach. You can see Reggie over there in Norfolk. Check him out. Like I said, talk with Wayne if you guys have any problems. Anything ever comes up, you always have Wayne to talk to, owner on site, family owned, great place. Let them take care of you. Get to know them. Make relationships. Take your car over there. Let them get to know your car. Let them get to know you. You guys will not regret it. That is the end of our show. It is Saturday. Like I said, the rain is holding off so far. Get over to the car show. There's still about, another hour or so over there. Landtown's Common. Check out the cars over there. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Sunday's right around the corner. Make sure you turn off the TV. Spend some time with your kids. Take them out to a car show. Spend some time with them. They'll appreciate it. They'll love you for it. That's the end of the show. We're out of here. Talk to you guys soon.